There he is. Peter looks great. Where's Mannix? Oh, there's Mannix on the stage.
Best of the business, Chris Mannix, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. All right, our next fight. I'm not going to give the names yet. I'm super excited for this fight.
The Massachusetts Middleweight Championship is on the line.
Oh,
it's a good one.
This is going to be a
Please
good
welcome
one.
into the ring the defending champion, Julien Black Dragon Baptiste.
So here's the unique thing about this. So Julian's tough as nails. Nobody in the world wants to fight Anthony Vieira.
Right.
Right? Anthony Vieira could fight as low as 147. He's fighting this fight at 160 against Julien, who walks around probably closer to 185, 190. There is going to be a massive size difference in this fight, but Anthony can't get people to fight him, and Julien said yes with no hesitation like he does. And now we're going to have a hell of a fight.
That's absolutely crazy. Because I keep hearing that about Anthony.
Yeah.
That like
nobody wants to fight him.
147 is his weight, and he can't.
47 or 55 or 54 is probably where he's best at, and he's fought his last 3 fights at 60 because nobody wants him. Yep.
And
he made his pro debut at heavyweight.
At heavyweight?
At heavyweight.
No.
He knocked out Gabriel Costa in his pro debut at heavyweight.
Every fight I've seen Vieira, it's this drama involved.
Yeah.
Like that horrible fight with Larry from
Smith, yeah. And he's punching him, blowing
yeah,
him.
that was terrible. Looks like he got more ink done on his face.
Yep. It's going to be an interesting one.
He's just a monster.
Yeah.
Like
It's orthodox southpaw.
He's just a monster.
I've moved a ton with Julien. He's a blast to move with. So much fun. Great sparring partner, great fighter.
Like Black Dragon nickname.
I've actually heard my name thrown around a few times with Julien. Yeah, from some people in the boxing community. And I always respond by saying, of course I would fight anybody. That's my kind of thing right now.
Right.
But Julien easily is my favorite person in boxing. He's one of the nicest kids on earth. We have a great relationship. It would be really challenging to fight him for that reason. You know? I love that kid. He's a really good.
Because you're such a good dude.
Yeah, so appreciate that.
That's
Landscaping. And your referee in charge of the action once again is Leo Christel. Introducing first, the challenger. Fighting out of the red corner to my right. He's wearing white with black and yellow and weighs in at the middleweight limit of 160 pounds.
160.
Undefeated as a professional. 10-0 with 7
Camera's on the wrong side. Camera's on the wrong guy. Yep. Or maybe they're just zooming in at Vieira.
Please welcome Vicious Anthony Vieira.
He's a monster.
And his opponent across the ring, the defending champion, fighting out of the blue corner. Wearing black, gold, green, and red. And weighing in, age trim and ready, 158.5 pounds. His professional record, 8 victories,
gigantic.
4 defeats,
Jesus.
1 draw with 4 big wins.
That's a
by way of
physique.
knockout. Coming to us from Woburn, Massachusetts, the defending Massachusetts Middleweight Champion, Julien Black Dragon Baptiste.
Wow. Oh, this is going to be great.
It's going to be a blast.
With the final word.
Julien's massive. Massive, massive dude. He's got muscles on his muscles. I mean, it's ridiculous. He actually had a really good he fought on the big stage. He got a shot at Madison Square Garden. I believe he dropped a decision in that fight to a young prospect. But great account for himself. Represented Boston fighters, incredibly well.
A sharp.
He's from New York originally, so
Vieira's got that sharp left.
Julian's got these just thudding punches when he lands. It's almost like not snap. It just keeps going through your body.
Wow.
He's just so strong and powerful. Anthony's sharp. He's so sharp, though. He lands a lot of his punches. He doesn't put himself in risky situations. And the orthodox southpaw here is a real thing, right? Like that's going to be a huge theme for this fight.
Nice straight left hand. That left hand is sharp.
Good double jab by Julien. Oh, again, good left hand.
That was just violent. Nice little hook, setting up the left hand. Love that uppercut. Now, I've noticed Julian's giving up his height.
Yep. He is doing a really good job of staying active and not allowing a tremendous level of comfort from Anthony.
Yep.
But what I will say is, even in that, Anthony is so comfortable in there. And that's what I'm saying. He's so sharp. When he throws punches, they're vicious and they land. He doesn't throw anything away.
I like Julian's activity with the hands.
I would like for Julien to throw maybe some lead right hands more here. I think that he does have a really good jab, but it's putting him in that less than favorable situation where he's getting himself on the inside.
Yep.
And if he leads with that right hand, it could keep him on the outside and win that foot battle.
And Anthony's doing a really good job getting that foot position. A nice little touch with the right hook, and then boom, that straight left hand. Just right down the middle.
Oftentimes in boxing, height and range is perceived as helpful. But in some moments, like this, it makes Anthony more challenging to hit because he's smaller.
Yeah.
Right? So although we see Julien as the longer, rangier, taller fighter, it can almost be not an advantage because of how skilled Vieira is, but also because Vieira's harder to hit.
Like you look at the first fight with Campbell.
Yeah.
And how that height is. Campbell had the height advantage.
Yep.
And this looks like Julien doesn't have the height advantage. Now, how do you? Yeah, that's hard. That's a hard call because he sort of slipped out of the ring.
He's waiting for a judge to make a decision on it, a side judge. What's the call on that?
The call's a knockdown.
That's horrible.
I get it. That's a hard call because he slipped out of the ring. That's a hard call. But then again, you could say, did the ropes hold him up?
But Leo in the ring, it's challenging because he went to his judges, so he immediately assumed a knockdown. That's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
I thought Julien was out of the ring, and then he hit the mat. Right, so he found himself out of the ring first.
His butt went out, so he was taking
like, what the hell's going on? Where am I? Yeah, I don't want to fall out of the ring and smash my head type thing. Yeah.
So it wasn't he wasn't knocked out of the ring, and it was the ropes. There's that rule about the ropes held him up. If the ropes didn't hold him up, they were in the way.
Yep, and that's why it wasn't a drop on the ropes. He not to say voluntarily, but without any sort of consequence, he fell out of the ring.
And Anthony gets a 10-8.
Yep.
So now we've got a 10-8 round.
That's super unfortunate because Julien is more of a methodical boxer, in my opinion, and now he has to maybe overexpose himself in order to make up that round at some point.
Right.
There's enough rounds in this fight where he can still do it methodically, but he knows he's that much farther behind.
Yeah, now you're behind. And through nothing boxing-wise happened.
Yep. I will say I did have it as a Vieira round ahead of that, but it was a 10-9, not a 10-8.
Same.
That's a fucking unbelievable uppercut.
That was an uppercut.
Excuse my language, everybody.
Shoot's not a bad word.
No, I said F word before. I think I've said it like 12 times tonight.
A couple.
Again, I've been on mute for 3 hours, so everybody's just, I'm talking to myself in
It's
here.
me and Tyler Durden.
Yeah. Another Fight Club reference for those. His body work is great right now. That lead uppercut is ridiculous.
Is just on target.
But Julien, he's taking them, right? I'd love for him to maybe progress forward on the counter. Again, easier said than done. But this is a lot of point scoring going on right now for
So
Vieira.
let's talk about that for a second. The taking them. Is it that he's taking them, or that Vieira's just landing them and there's nothing Julien can do?
But I guess what I'm saying is that he is landing the punches, and then there's a little bit of a delay between Julien getting the punches landed on, taking the punches, and his response. And I'd love for it to be like, I think what would be advantageous for Julien is if he gets hit with a punch and then goes right forward again. Because Anthony's able to pot shot right now a little bit, hit and move.
So let's say
and move.
You put it in a basketball term, like a give and go.
Yeah, exactly.
Like boom, boom, and just
like I think if it was one landed shot for Vieira to 3 counter punches, 4 counter punches for Julien, I think that would be advantageous for Julien. Again, it's so much easier for me to say it up here while I'm 60 pounds overweight and I can barely button my pants. But just optically from where I'm sitting.
Gotcha.
That uppercut is so great.
Yeah, there's a gravitational pull coming from you, by the way.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Nice straight left hand again. That uppercut just
so
good.
We talked about Ross flowing in the last fight. Anthony's flowing. Vieira's flowing right now.
Is Vieira usually this uppercut savvy, or is this just what the moment's presenting?
I saw him in his fight against Ryan Clark, where again he was coming up in weight. He threw a tremendous amount of uppercuts. They were like uppercuts to the head and like shovel uppercuts to the body. And after that, I didn't see him throw as many in future fights. Maybe it was just the style of the opponent type thing. But clearly he's comfortable with that punch.
It's just such a great punch.
Yep. That's what I'm talking about with Julien. Is if you can get it tight like that and close and try to avoid the clinch, maybe a half step back, I think that puts you in a good spot. That's a bomb.
That's a
bomb again.
Nice. That's a tough one to score. But I think
that's Anthony.
It's Anthony. Sorry.
He just. I don't know if Julien was hurt at the end of that round. It looked like he took a staggered step, but it might have been out of a clinch type thing
I think it was
where the feet were tied, but
just a stagger.
Yeah.
I think too. Again, the coach in me wants to for the people at home. Do rounds of just uppercut sparring.
Yeah.
Not 100% speed, just moving around where you have to land 10 uppercuts in that round. You do a 2-minute round, and you've got 10 uppercuts to land.
Well, I think the reason why you keep harping on this drilling piece is there is a misconception that you can just get in the ring and do things that you see, and it's not true.
No.
You have to drill. Like, people train forever to suck at the sport, is what I always say, right? So when people get disgruntled on their 7th day and say, I had a bad sparring session, it's like people train forever to suck at this sport.
It's a great expression.
Just keep drilling and drilling and drilling the things you want to be good at.
Yep.
Until it becomes second nature.
And break the drills down.
Exactly. It's a good lead hook over the top. Julien's a little more aggressive here, which I like.
Yeah,
I like him coming forward. I think he knows he's behind. Losing the point in that round has him behind a little bit farther than he'd like to be, and I think he knows he has some ground to make up. The challenge is that Anthony's winning the outside foot, although he just lost it right there. He's winning the outside foot, and he's able to skirt away from some of this aggressive attack from Baptiste.
And again, too, Anthony has, it's going to be a weird sentence, he has the height advantage.
Yep.
And he's not the taller fighter.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Now, Julien's coming on.
That was a good onslaught. Yep. That lead two.
Now, this is good. So this is a different, what's going on with Julien now, this is very different than the first several rounds, or the first 2 rounds. There's something different.
Yep.
More punches.
And this is what I was saying before. It doesn't allow that incredible comfortability that Anthony had in the beginning. And then you can land 2 body shots like you just did. Right? And those body shots, maybe they don't stop the fight, But they get him thinking a different way. They get him defending a different way.
Yeah.
I love this version of Julien.
They take air out of the tires.
100%.
It slows you down.
I love this version of Julien right now.
I do too. And Anthony's on the move.
And I think Julien knows he's probably exposing himself a little bit more as a result, but he's having more success offensively as well. Like I love that. I love that.
I do too. Yep. Nice head movement.
And like you said, weird stuff. Like it's weird. It doesn't look typical, and it makes Vieira think for a second.
Ooh,
Jesus.
Vieira.
It's the second he can get comfortable. It's not a good spot for anybody in front of him. I love that jab, Julien.
Nice movement. Again, now momentum's been a theme tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
Julien has the momentum now.
Vieira's just so poised in there. Nice body shot. Nice. Wow. Oh,
double.
He heard him.
That's a knockdown.
Go to a neutral corner. He's going to survive this round.
Yep.
He seems okay, though.
Yep. Ooh, wow. Right on the bell. Perfect time shot, perfect timing of where it happened. That was incredible.
I don't want to critique anything, but on the knockdown, when they progressed the fight again, Anthony was right there.
Yeah.
Typically, an official will keep them apart.
Yeah, no, that's it.
And I don't know that if that punch needed to be thrown or landed based on what should typically happen.
It would not have happened.
He'll recover in the corner now, but that
would not have happened. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
That would not have happened.
Kudos to Anthony for taking advantage of the situation. Get as close as you can and get right in. You know you only have 1, 2, 3 seconds, whatever it is.
Oh, yeah. Anthony
throw the punch.
Anthony did the right thing.
He did what he was supposed to do.
Yep. He did his job. Corner's a little slow getting out.
Yep.
All right, now we'll see how well did Julien recover.
He looks good. He looks moving. That was just a tied up at feet. Nothing crazy there. Julien looks back in it though, which is great. Oh, that's a body shot.
To the belly. I like when Anthony sets up his move to the right with that right hook. Beautiful setup. That's rough. Julian's having a hard time here. Yeah. He was like, that was just
good call. Good call by Leo.
Yep.
Good call by Leo. Anthony's the real deal, man. This kid's a fucking, excuse me again, this kid's an absolute animal.
Yeah, Anthony's a bit of a nightmare.
He needs to be. I mean, he's gonna be. Excuse me. He's gonna be at a stage here in the short future that is.
Jesus. He's out of his weight class
by 2 weight classes.
By 2 weight classes.
And he's ending fights.
And he's taking shots from guys 2 weight classes above, and he's walking through them, and he's just knocking people out,
stopping fights. That's crazy. And Julien is as tough as they come. He's as game as they come. Kudos to Julien, man. Julien took a guy that nobody wants to fight. He put his belt on the line, which he has worked his ass off for. He lost it. He lost an attempt at it once before, then had an attempt at it again and won it. Defended it, the whole thing, right? And he put his belt on the line against a really dangerous opponent. Julien is what club boxing should be.
Exactly.
And exactly that.
Yep,
He's only fighting dudes. I mean, his last 3-4 fights have been insane with the dudes he's fought. He's never taken an easy one. So kudos to Julien. Great job. Vieira's a different monster, man.
Yeah. He's the thing that goes bump in the night.
Huh?
He's the thing that goes bump in the night. That's just scary stuff.
Yeah, I wish somebody at his weight class would give him a shot. Someone legit.
And the time, 43 seconds of the 4th round. Referee Leo Christel stops this contest. Your winner by TKO victory and brand new Massachusetts Middleweight Champion, the undefeated, vicious Anthony Vieira.
Cheapest. That's ridiculous.
That's crazy. Great fight.